Shalom, everyone. This video is about the continued journey of Abram as he traveled through ancient North America. So let's go on to the scriptures here in Bereshit or Genesis, the 16th chapter, beginning at the first verse. And it reads, "And Sarah, Abram's wife, had borne him no child, and she had a misright female servant whose name was Hagar." Now, misright, meaning she was from Misraim, or what we call Egypt. And Sarah said to Abram, "See, Yahweh has kept me from bearing children. Please go into my female servant. It might be that I am built up by her." And Abram listened to the voice of Sarah. And Sarah, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her female servant, the misright, or the Egyptian, and gave her to her husband, Abram, to be his wife, after Abram had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan. And he went into Hagar, and she conceived. And when she saw that she had conceived, her mistress was despised in her eyes. And Sarah said to Abram, "My wrong be upon you. I gave my female servant into your bosom." And when she saw that she had conceived, I was despised in her eyes. Let Yahweh judge between you and me. And Abram said to Sarai, "See, your female servant is in your hand. Do to her what is good in your eyes." And Sarai treated her harshly, and she fled from her presence. And the messenger of Yahweh found her by a spring of water in the wilderness, by the spring on the way to Shur. And he said, "Hagar, Sarah's female servant, where have you come from, and where are you going?" And she said, "I am fleeing from the presence of Sarah, my mistress." And the messenger of Yahweh said to her, "Return to your mistress and humble yourself under her hand." And the messenger of Yahweh said to her, "I'm going to increase your seed greatly, too numerous to be counted." And the messenger of Yahweh said to her, "See, you are conceiving and bearing a son, and shall call his name Yishmael, because Yahweh has heard your affliction." Bereshit or Genesis, 16th chapter, 12th verse. "And he is to be a wild man, his hand against everyone, and everyone's hand against him, and dwell over against all his brothers." And she called the name of Yahweh, who spoke to her, "You are the El who sees." For she said, "Even here have I seen after him who sees me." That is why the well was called Beer Lahai. See, it is between Kadesh and Bered. And Hagar bore Abram a son. And Abram called the name of his son, whom Hagar bore, Yishmael. And Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bore Yishmael to Abram. So we see that Sarah felt that Abram should have had a child with her handmaiden, but the Creator was to have a different choice for the child that came from Abram to be the inheritor of the covenant or the promise. So when we see this, we have to realize you cannot change the plan of Yahweh. Yahweh had already told Abram that this would come to pass, but he and Sarah were having their own plan. But Ishmael or Yishmael was not the seed that was promised to inherit the land. So that goes to show, even when your intentions are your intentions, the Creator, Yahweh, when He's spoken, that is what shall come to pass. So if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, push the like button. And with that, I should bid you shalom, peace, and prosperity.